when to and when not to send a communication, Facebook, and a very cool event in LA this week.
And here we go. Be sure to visit soundmind.app, peachjar.com, and nicholsstrategies.com. Advocating for public education, sharing our stories, and celebrating our schools, students, and staff. From crisis communications to media relations, social media, and everything in between. We're here to give you the best strategies, tools, and techniques to help you help others. Welcome to the School PR Podcast, brought to you by Peachjar, SoundMind, and Nichols Strategies. Here's your hosts, Matthew Jennings and Ryan Ferran.
All right. Hello, everyone. Glad you are with us. Matthew is claiming to be working, so you're stuck with just me today. Big air quotes and working. No, just kidding. Just me today, though. We miss Matthew, and he'll be back next week for sure. Quick podcast. Just want to talk about a few things and touch base with everyone. One of those things, I know there's a lot of talk, especially what's happening, terrible things in the Middle East, about sending statements, when to send communications. There's a couple other issues that came up recently too that I saw on listservs and some of the school PR groups. So I just wanted to point people to episode 59, when and when not to send a mass notification. That will really help you kind of have an educated, strategic approach and not just, well, some people are sending some communications in my area, in the state, nationally, whatever it may be. There's some real quantitative steps that you can take to help determine for you and your district if you should send a statement, if you should write a communication, those sort of things. So episode 59, I think that's really going to help you and help you work with your superintendent and your team. And should we be sending a statement? And a lot of times, yes, absolutely we should. Other times you're just like, people are, should I? So when you're in those situations, here are some data points you can collect within your own district. Use your relationships to help make that determination, which is oftentimes it is a tough decision. So we did talk deep on that on episode 59. So if you're struggling with that, or you're going to struggle with it in the future, remember this. Remember episode 59 to come back to. Facebook page. We have a Facebook group, private Facebook group for the School PR Podcast, and we just launched a School PR Podcast page, so you can like and subscribe us. I hope you do. Facebook.com/School PR Podcast. Or just search us on Facebook. If you give us a like, we'd appreciate it. Posting clips and things from the show on there and full episodes, so you can stay in touch that way. And then we'll have some discussions, and it's easy to share that way. We have the private group, but honestly, there's not a ton of traction in there, and it's hard to share things and get things out through the group. So we created the page. So please give us a like on the School PR Podcast page. We'd like to thank our sponsors, by the way, SoundMind.app, doing great things. And they just got some data and some research backing up kind of what they're doing and the increases in mental health among students, the longer the students use their app and those students that are using it. So check out soundmind.app, peachjar.com as well for those online flyers. They do everything and really have a systematic way of making things easy for you and your school district staff to send out those flyers and communications. So check out peachjar.com. Nichols Strategies, also a proud sponsor of the School PR Podcast, supporting strategic communications in schools nationwide. If you aren't familiar, Nichols Strategies is a public relations firm that guides school district superintendents and school PR pros like yourself across the country in bringing bold, innovative ideas to life through bespoke communications. For the latest insights in school PR, subscribe to their bespoke blog and be sure to follow them on X at Nichols Strat and on LinkedIn at Nichols Strategies. And a cool event, if you are in the LA area this week, October 18th, you won't want to miss the Nichols Strategies Executive Leadership Team presenting at the USC 2023 Melbo Lecture on leading in times of radical change, finding common ground. So Stephen Nichols and Leslie Bruinton will be on that panel. It's a lot of influential people in education will be there in that group. We'll put a link in the description for you to register and sign up, but Nichols Strategies will be there. Stephen and Leslie, and when they speak, you should listen. So really good stuff. Again, link in the description of this episode for more information, and if you want to be a part of that, you can easily do so and contact Nichols Strategies for more information if you have further questions about the event on October 18th at USC. So yeah, I hope everyone's doing well. Appreciate all the people following us on our new Instagram that we started a few months ago as well. Post lots of clips there. And then again, the new Facebook page. We're on X as well. Just search for School PR Podcast and follow Peach Jar, Nichols Strategies, and SoundMind on their platforms as well. And again, if you're having issues and trying to determine, should I be sending a notification? Should I not be? What are other people doing? Check out episode 59. I think it'll really help you kind of determine if you should, how you should, and what steps you can take to really get some informed decisions going and help you make a good decision on that. So really appreciate everyone. Short podcast today. We'll have Matthew back next week for sure. By the way, this is the legendary Matthew Jennings on the guitar. We got it going. So good stuff. Thanks to everyone. Keep telling those stories and reach out if you need anything. And thanks for all your support of the School PR Podcast.